my YouTube channel and website and blog. This is May Renfroe here with you, and I'm excited about doing this video and sharing a dream of mine that I had a couple months back. So yeah, when I had this dream, I knew right off there was this very much a spiritual aspect on it. I could feel that when I woke up. I just immediately started praying for God to kind of show me like exactly what it meant, and I'll explain that. And then I didn't, at the time I didn't really know for sure if I would be sharing the dream, if it would be significant, but now I kind of see that it is, and to share so somebody can glean what they can glean from it and get, the word that God might have for them in it. And then also when I just did this message, recent gospel message in the park that I did, when I was preparing that to so much of the things, I was like, wow, this is kind of part of from that dream. And it was like we're not even realizing it. So I will get right into sharing the dream. Okay, so my dream was about some dead sheep. And so how it went is it was like I was in a big old building, and it had like the main area and then kind of a foyer, and then out the door, and in that area there was a bunch of dead sheep, and there was a bunch of live sheep. It was full of sheep. And then we opened the door, like the doors were open to, and they all went out to pasture. And I believe and some of the sheep kind of came to life, but not all. I mean, it was dead. Still was showing, dead sheep in my dream, and then the live sheep, and then went out to pasture. And one thing I did notice, I don't know if this is very significant too, but was that the lambs, when the mothers put their lambs kind of in the corner of the pasture, and they went all off to their own area to go eat, and left all the little ones there in one area and went and then that's when I woke up, and I noticed, just right off, I knew there was a spiritual application. It was like, Lord, what does this mean? I was like, wow, I know that we are sheep. Your people are to be sheep. God, we are sheep. And so what does the dead sheep mean? What is that meaning exactly? What is the dead sheep? And then some is coming to life, and it seemed like we needing to bring the dead sheep to life. And I was like, wow, what is this? So kind of what I got from it was thinking of it when I told my family and everything, is that there's so many of people that fall under the name of Christ, that fall in the name of called Christian, but they're not living in the fully in God as they should. So more Christian by name only, and not walking in the fruits of the Spirit, or walking in completely in Christ, not really all in. And I realized then it would be like dead sheep. I mean, we fall under the name of sheep, fall under the name Christian, and God said that He calls His people sheep, so kind of fall under that category, but we're not truly all the way in, and so it's like dead sheep. And so I want you to, mull this over yourself and see what you figure about that. I think it's a time to wake up. So not so much just about my dream, but that is what is coming, in the end. It is time to be waking up. We don't know how much longer we have on this earth before Jesus returns. We know the time is running out, even if not so much about His time of His return. We don't know when that is, and that is getting much closer by every day, every the months and every year that goes by. It's getting closer and closer to His return. But we do not know individually how much time we have on this earth. Our time could be much, much shorter than that. We don't know. So it's time to awake, time to rise, time to check our hearts to see if we really, truly, love God with our heart, all our heart, soul, and mind, and if we are truly following after God, and not just by name only, that we truly are putting off the things of this world, and that we're willing to go all in. There's a little saying that said, if we're not willing to go all in and all out for Jesus, then we're not in it at all. And then that's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm kind of getting. I got from the dream that there is some people out there that need to be woke up. We need to be awake. There is some dead sheep so to speak, that fall into the name. And I don't know how else to say it, but that is what I get from that, and that's what I want you to see. Well, what do you think? I want you to examine this and just to really see, um, check our hearts and see what you feel God is, would be speaking to you from that dream. And I just wanted to add one more kind of thought about that dream of the dead sheep, and then when the sheep went out to pasture and they left all their little lambs over in one corner all to themselves, and then took off and did their own thing. I think that might be the normal nature of sheep, but as when I was thinking, applying that to the spiritual aspect, applying that to us being, the sheep, as Jesus refers to us as being his sheep. Then I was wondering then about the lambs being all put on their own. Well, their parents went off, so to speak. In the dreams, how the sheep went off. What I was thinking is that the parents need to be so much involved in shepherding their little lambs, the little ones, their children, and not just leaving them off for them to be fed, say, spiritually from other leaders in the church or in what other means. But God has really given us instruction to teach our children in the ways of the Lord, and teach them being in the home every day. We can be teaching our children the things of God, and that is our responsibility as parents, not that of the church, or pastors, or in that way, but the parents are to be teaching and training their children of the ways of the Lord. So I was just wondering if that might be something too, and just something for you to think about and see what you think about that. Their parents need to be such hands-on with their children, training them, admonishing them in the ways of the Lord, and at every opportunity to give them that instruction, and of course by example in word and in deed, and that they can see our love for God and see where our priorities are and where our heart is, and that'll be an example for them.